Hey guys, this is Hamid and I'm back to you guys, and in this video let us see how to model this 3D model of this beautiful stunning bottle. And to start with, okay guys, this is launched to Solidworks, and let's start part diagram. Oh sorry, it's somewhat hanging. Okay, let's start with the top plane. Here I gonna draw a sketch, sorry, circle about 60 mm, and I gonna take a plane from that top plane. Sorry, before that let me finish this sketch. With reference to this top plane, let me take a plane at gap between of around 10 mm. Yeah, okay, it will be fine. Okay, here what I gonna do is I'm gonna start the sketch approximately 100 mm. Okay, fine. I'm taking perpendicular. Now what I gonna do is I gonna draw a circle like this for about 10 mm, and I gonna take a circular pattern of this circle with respect to this center. So I could get a 4 circle, since here it is given as 4. What I gonna do is I gonna increase so that it will be coinciding with one another. Here we could see whether it is coinciding or not. Yeah, here we could see clearly that it is coinciding with one another. So now what I gonna do is I'm closing the sketch, and I gonna trim all the inner side of this plane, this sketch. Sorry guys, this is taking much more time. Sorry for your convenience. Okay, now what we have to do is we have to take these steps. Oh sorry, I'm giving control Z. I'm gonna do. Okay guys, now I have trimmed all those extra unwanted diagrams. So I gonna complete this sketch with this one, and now what I am going to do is, with reference to this plane, I'm going to take another plane to the top of that bottle. So here we could see it. If you want any plane, we have to complete the sketch. So I'm going to complete the sketch, and by clicking this plane, I'm going to take a reference plane, and I'm gonna keep the distance between us, between these two planes, as approximately 250 mm. I think it's okay. No, I gonna take 300. Okay guys, now let's take this reference plane. With reference to the plane, I am going to give approximately 280 mm. Now what I gonna do is, by taking this normal to plane, I'm going to this sketch that we have drawn in the previous plane, and I'm going to copy it in this particular plane 2. To do that, what we have to do is by clicking sketch and convert entities. After giving this, just click all those entities that we need to be sketched in this plane. Okay, I have selected all those entities that I need to be drawn in this new plane that I have made. Again this, so here we could see I have made this particular diagram that is made on this plane, and I have copied that in this particular plane. Okay, now what I gonna do is I gonna loft these two sketches. This is the main feature that we gonna do in this video, in this part of diagram, and this is the main part that we have to concentrate. And what I gonna do is loft these two sketches by selecting these two. Now the simple thing that we have to keep in mind is that here we could see that these two planes, these 2 points that have been not matched the point to point. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to keep these 2 planes, this one and this 2 points, at the same point when it is seen in a perpendicular. And also we could observe that as these points are coming nearer to near, this inclination it is somewhat managed to perpendicular. By this, what we gonna understand is that since when we are moving this point from apart from each other, we could get a curvy nature from between these 2 points. See, you could observe here. I'm going to change this point. Sorry. See, here we could see clearly, as it was going away from its nearer point. Here we could see the convergence at the middle point. I think this convergent is okay for us. So the next thing what we have to do is the constraint, start and end constraint that we have to maintain. Start constraint will be I'm going to give a normal to profile, so that we could get this profile, and the solid that we have made, we could get the normal, and the normal angle can be varied from like this. Sorry, it is somewhat not coming. I'm going to change. I'm going to reduce that normality, and I'm also going to give a normal to profile in the second profile also. Now we could get a originality shape of a bottle. Now I'm going to finish this loft. Now here we could see the body of that bottle. I'm going to hide this 2 planes. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the bottom part of this bottle. For that I'm going to do take the same feature loft, and I'm going to this plane, and next it will be fine. Now what I'm going to do is the constraint have to be normal to profile. Here you could see it will be fine. Here we could get the somewhat the shape of our bottle. Yeah, it will be fine. Okay guys, now coming to the top part of the bottle, I'm going to take a plane with reference to this plane. by giving, I'm going to take another plane with reference to this top surface, top plane of this bottle, and I'm going to give offset distance of about 60 mm. I think it will be fine. Okay, no, I'm going to increase with 20 mm. Okay, and here only we are going to give the mouth part of the bottle. I'm going to give the diameter of the mouth as approximately 35. I think it will be fine. No, you can give it as 20. Sorry, I'm going to give another circle as 50 as diameter, and I'm going to trim this one. I don't need the first one that I made. And now what I'm gonna do is to take the same feature that I have made in these two parts. Sorry, I'm going to complete this diagram, and I'm gonna take the same feature that we given before, and giving this two surfaces. Here we could see it will be somewhat like a tangent to those surfaces, and after giving these two normality, we could see the difference. Yeah, here you can be seen the, here we could see the clear difference of what it is changed after giving this normal surface. Okay, it will be fine. And now what I gonna do is to hide this surface, and to take perpendicularity, and somewhat giving an extrude part to an extent of about approximately 10 mm. I think it's somewhat okay. And after giving this part, what we have to do is we have to give the mouth part. For that I am giving an extra, no, that's not needed. Let me edit the extrude that I have made, because it's not needed to give an extra part as a new feature. So I'm going to edit this part, and I'm going to give that what is called the thread over the surface. Okay, and now I'm going to give a thread part in this part, and this curve, helix, and spiral. Here we could see that it is made on the other side. What I gonna do is give a reverse direction, and I'm going to reduce the pitch. I think 2 revolutions are needed. Okay, it will be fine. Okay, now what I gonna do is take perpendicular to front plane. I'm going to draw the profile of the thread. Let us make a triangle. I'm going to extend this peak part, and now let's give sweep, giving this, that's all. The thread is made. Now also that here we could see that the part is somewhat made extend above the surface. To match this, what I gonna do is I'm going to extend this part, taking perpendicular to this plane. Sorry, oh my god, sorry guys. Giving just 2 mm, it will be fine. Okay guys, the main part of this is somewhat made, I think it's somewhat okay guys, this part is somewhat discussing, so what I'm gonna do is to edit this part, and I'm gonna reduce this as 30. Oh my god, this is made a part here. So here we could see that the thread is made at still it is made at the top surface of this bottle. The reason because that the sketch that we have that is needed to make this sweep, the spiral that we have made is with reference to this part, this plane, and the other part, the part that has to be swept along this spiral, it is somewhat made the top surface. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to edit that sketch. I'm going to sorry guys, I'm going to take that sketch and so my god, I'm going to take that part and to the bottom. So here we could see the difference, it is somewhat made at the bottom side, so it is somewhat finished. So I'm going to change the view. Here we could get this perfect body shape of this body, and to make the part of the bot I mean what is called the cap, I'm going to make it top surface, front plane. I'm going to draw profile approximately 60 mm, and here goes 25 mm, and what I gonna do is take fillet at this surface. Okay, and gonna trim all these inner surfaces, and also this I'm gonna take offset. Take reverse direction. Okay, it will be fine. Okay, and I'm gonna trim this part, and I'm going to finish this surface, and okay guys, now I'm going to revolve this base with reference to this plane. Going to take this thin feature. It is somewhat like virus. We wouldn't be considering it when we are doing this in urgency. Okay, now I got the shape of this bottle. Now what I gonna do is take right plane. So now I'm taking front plane itself, and I gonna draw the shape of this handle. Going to make it a horizontal, and I'm going to make it a vertical, and I'm going to extend this. Sorry, I'm going to extrude this part by giving mid plane. I'm going to give 2 mm. I think it will be fine. Okay guys, now the part has been completed. Now the main thing that we have to do is to take the shell of this complete bottle. I'm going to do is such, and the thickness I'm going to give is 2 mm, I think it will be fine. Okay guys, by giving the shell as thickness of 2 mm, we could see that it is somewhat not coming because of this thickness of this thread that we have made. It is somewhat lesser than that 2 mm. And now what I'm going to do take is I'm going to give the thickness as 1 mm. I'm going to open surface as this part. Now I think it will be coming. Let's see. Yeah, it's loading. Yeah, we have achieved it. And fortunately we have made the shape of this bottle and cap. And after giving your like color here, we could give the appearance of the pot and the surface and river body. And after getting this giving this particular superbly made rendering, we can achieve this one. Yeah, here you could see the difference after giving the rendering. Okay guys, thank you for staying tuned in my video, and please also give thumbs up to my video and also subscribe my video, and also do comment on below so that I can get tuned, also I can get help you guys. Okay, thank you.